my first live stream, and you'd think a Saji would take it on the chin, but I don't. So I've got my little notes here in case I dry up or in case I'm able to think things to say. But we do have a topic today. We do have a topic. I'm going to be talking very briefly. We're going to be looking at empaths and lightworkers, and the Star Lightwork Circle isn't specifically aimed at empaths and lightworkers, but obviously I'm an empath and a lightworker, and a lot of the people that I speak to and coach and help are empaths and lightworkers. And I'm not going to be doing a bundle on lightworkers and empaths because all the bundles are going to be there to support you. So I just want to be talking a little bit more about what an empath is and what a lightworker is, and some of the most common problems that I see occurring around this, and why what I'm doing can help that. If you don't know what the Star Lightwork Circle is, you can go along to my website, starlightworkcircle.com. If you don't know what Lightwork is, it'll be on the same website as well. If you want to know more about me, there's more information on my About Me page on there as well. I'm also going to be doing a video, should be out next week, about what Lightwork is, so you'll be able to find out more on there. Is Sophie on? Is she moderating? I don't even know. Right, so I'm going to have a look at my notes because I've dried up. Right, the biggest issue that I find that comes up for empaths and lightworkers is that of protection. And I'm going to be covering, well, protection and cleansing. And I mean, obviously, energetic protection and energetic cleansing. And I do cover those in some of my bundles on my membership site. There's when I've done them, there's going to be a little mini free version here on my YouTube channel as well. And sometimes I know it can feel like being very sensitive to the energies, being an empath and being a light worker can be a real punishment or a struggle, if you like. But it's really not. It really is a gift. And, you know, if you do find yourself thinking, well, this is really hard, and, you know, it really is a kind of punishment being this sensitive, you know, it's all about understanding and managing that energy. And, you know, you can overcome a lot of the issues that arise because of your sensitivity to the energies. So what is an empath and what is a light worker? Well, if you don't know, there's lots of information out there, but if you don't know, it can be hard to explain because it's not something you can sit a test for or go and have a test for at the doctor's, because it's energetic and it's very subjective, it's experiential, and so we can explain it, but it comes down to your experience, and that doesn't make it any less of a valid thing. And I do want to give an example. For example, love can't be measured or tested or put in a test tube. It can't be seen, or, well, it can kind of be seen, but you know what I mean. It can't be kind of measured. But I don't think there's anybody in the world who would say that love isn't a real thing. And it's the same for empaths and light workers. Empaths usually have problems with indiscriminately picking up energy from around them. For example, empaths will very often feel very, let's say, lower vibrational energies, or feel emotions and not really know why. For example, if we're around negative or low vibrational people, very often we can just pick that energy up unless we've got management of that. We can pick up energies from buildings or even rooms, even if there's not anybody in there. We can also pick up energy from people quite far away, even, who are thinking or feeling negatively about us. Light workers, what are light workers? Light workers are a bit more difficult to explain because light workers have such a broad range of skills and gifts, and we're also very, very different. The best thing I think I can say about light workers to explain what a light worker is we're all here to raise the energy of the planet. And that involves very often us concentrating on our own alignment, but also a lot of light workers have special gifts, and these usually run along the lines of healing or psychic ability. Light workers usually have an intense interest in light work topics, such as tarot, numerology, astrology, yoga, meditation, that kind of thing. And light workers usually are empaths as well. So I'm going to have a flick through my notes here because I've forgotten what was the next thing I wanted to talk about. In terms of indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children, or even platinum or diamond children, empaths and light workers very often are one of these as well. Although being indigo child or rainbow child or crystal child doesn't necessarily mean you're an empath or a light worker, but very often empaths and light workers are, in my experience anyway, indigo children, crystal children, and diamond children. So empaths and light workers can also have that warrior spirit of the indigo children, or they can have the calming energy of a crystal child. And obviously light workers are going to have that progressive spiritual aspect of the rainbow, platinum, and diamond children as well. One of the biggest solutions that always turns up for empaths and light workers, like I said, one of the biggest problems is that or did I say? No, I don't think I did. I'm not following the notes, that's why. One of the biggest problems for empaths and light workers is indiscriminately picking up the energy. Yes, I did say it. So we can feel different things for no particular reason. One of the main solutions to that is protection, and energetic protection, obviously. I know a lot of people disagree with protection because they believe it means shutting down. And obviously we don't want to shut down our sensitivity. It's a great gift, and we do want to utilize that, don't we? But shutting down protection does not necessarily mean shutting down, not if you know how to do it properly. An empath is like living in a house with the door open, and anyone and anything can just wander in whenever you want it. Sorry, people can wander in whenever they feel like it, and they can be anybody. Protection is all about closing that door and only opening it when you want to. So you can allow the energy in, and I'll be covering protection in a bundle all on its own. And you'll see a little mini video on my YouTube channel when that's done, and I'll also let you know when it's available on my membership site as well. Protection, because light workers obviously are usually empaths as well, protection can help with light workers as well. Protection can help light workers as well. See, I'm not used to this. Right, okay, let me have a look. Okay. Notes. Empaths and light workers do tend to be prone to become victims of narcissists as well, and it's very likely that I'll be looking at that within my bundles as well, or possibly discussing it here as well. Sophie, can you send me, can you type me a message, please? Thank you, if you can hear me at all. I think one of the main... Thank you, Sophie. Yeah. Thank you. Right, sorry, let me have a look at the notes. I forgot what I was saying again now. Another solution that can help you as well is making sure that is this sound good? I don't know how good the microphone is. Another thing that can help light workers and empaths is thank you, is to not fall into victim mode about this. It's very easy to fall into victim mode about this, isn't it? But when we become a victim of something, we lose our power, and the last thing we want to do is to lose our power. We want to gain and regain our power and hold on to the power. I've just got a note. Pretty good. Okay, thank you. The next thing I would suggest that light workers and empaths do is, if you are feeling a certain emotion that you're not wishing to feel, a lower vibrational emotion, is just to have a little think about where that could be coming from. If you can step back from that a little bit. I mean, sometimes obviously it is you that is having a lower vibrational thought that's causing the lower vibrational emotion, but sometimes it's just not. Sometimes we can be as happy as anything, walk into a room and just go, oh, I feel really horrible, and that's a sign that it's not you that's creating that emotion. That's a sign that it's you picking up that emotion from someone else, and that's where the protection comes in. Do I want to feel this emotion? Is this helping me at all? Is this me creating this emotion? Obviously, as I've just explained. And I think that's it. That's all of my notes. I don't even know how long that was. Oh, it wasn't even 15 minutes. But I got through that relatively unscathed. So, and I don't know how to turn this thing off now. I've got to work out how to do. Oh, I can see the button. So I'm going to end the stream now. Bye.